Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back with another interesting video on Vedic astrology today. And today we'll be talking about a shloka given to us in the ancient scriptures. And by the way, I keep reminding my viewers that all my videos are a direct reference to the ancient scriptures. So please have firm faith and belief in it. So today we'll be talking about a very interesting shloka given to us in the ancient scriptures about a Rajayoga, a special type of a Rajayoga. And Rajayoga is a Sanskrit word for some kind of a yoga which gives something very auspicious, like, an extreme powerful place, a seat of power, or, extreme spirituality, or something very, very interesting. Okay. So today we'll be talking about that. And the shlokas in the ancient scriptures, it says that in case in the Rashi chart or the main Lagna chart, whatever you may want to call it, in case the number of planets in the second house and the fourth house is same, meaning which if there are one planet in the second house and the one planet in the fourth house, if there are two planets in the second house, two planets in the fourth house, so if the number of planets in the second and the fourth house is same, then a person attains Raj Yoga in his very early years. Like he could be, very, very young. um, he could be a teenager. And we've seen cases in the past about how people have got this special kind of a Raja Yoga. What reminds me of one of the one of the sons of the King of Punjab, Ranjit Singh. His son was crowned at the age of 9. Okay, Ranjit Singh's son was crowned at the age of 9 after Ranjit Singh passed away. I think his name was Dilip Singh. So situations like this, and this particular chart which you see on the screen is not of Dilip Singh, uh, who was crowned at the age of 9, but this chart is about another very important figure, which we are all aware of. His name was Emperor Akbar. And if you see here, there are two planets. There's one planet in the second house and one planet in the fourth house. And he attained Raja Yoga very young. He was 14 when he was crowned Emperor of India. So this confirms that very important shloka, which is coming to us from the ancient scriptures, that, people now, this does not mean that a person may be born in a rich family. This shloka, please don't get confused with this shloka with somebody who's born in a very rich family. For example, one example could be somebody born in uh, Ambani family, or somebody born to the founder of Facebook. So it's not in reference to that, because somebody could be born in a very rich family, but he is not going to attain that power himself, a Raj Yoga himself. uh, he will still be under, the umbrella of the parents. So this is a very specific case, or a very specific shloka, which relates to a person himself becomes powerful or attains a seat of power. Okay, so in this particular case, we see Emperor Ashoka. He was 14 when he was crowned the emperor, and there is one planet in the second house, and similarly there's one planet in the fourth house. Now the shloka extends beyond that, and it says that in case the number of planets which are same in number in the second house and the fourth house are powerful, or in their own signs, or if they are exalted, then this Raj Yoga becomes more pronounced. Okay, it's kind of a double Raj Yoga. So that is also being confirmed by this chart which you see on the screen, that Mars in the fourth house is exalted, and Sun in the second house in its friendly sign. Sun is sitting in Scorpio, which is lorded by Mars, and Mars and Sun are friends. And even otherwise, the zodiac sign of Scorpio is a friendly zodiac sign for the planet Sun. So Sun becomes extremely powerful here. Mars also becomes extremely powerful because of its exaltation. And also, if you see, that there are no malefic aspects. There are no malefic aspects on either Sun, or there is no malefic aspect on Mars. Okay, so if there are malefic aspects, of course, the Raj Yoga doesn't become that pronounced. So this sloka did confirm, and we confirmed it and tested it on um, one chart of Emperor Ashoka, where we see that there is one planet in the second house, there is one planet in the fourth house, and both planets are extremely powerful. Mars is exalted in the fourth house without any malefic aspects. Sun is in its friendly sign without any malefic aspects. So this confirms this sloka. So what I will recommend is that please go ahead and test out other charts. Uh, there could be a similar charts of people who have attained positions of power when they're extremely young. You can even look at you know other charts like Sant Gyaneshwar, who, and it could be in terms of spirituality as well. It does not necessarily have to be a Raja Yoga which is related to getting a kingdom. It could be in terms of a saint like Gyaneshwar, who wrote Gyaneshwari at the age of 13 and 14. So and he also, that could be a particular type of a Raj Yoga. I've not seen Sant Gyaneshwar's chart, but I would encourage you to go out and look for similar charts where people have attained power in very, very young years, either through inheritance here, as we see in the case of Emperor Akbar, or their own efforts, or with the grace of God, like Sant Gyaneshwar. Um, Also, there was another instance of Prince Bharat, King 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 Ram's, or Lord Rama's younger brother, who was crowned king in absence of Lord Rama when he had to go and live in the forest for 14 years. In his birth chart also, and his birth chart is described in the ancient scriptures. So I think we should have belief in that. There's one planet in the second house, and there's one planet in the fourth house. Okay, and he is got a very specific kind of a Raj Yoga. Although he was not a king, he was ruling on behalf of the king, on behalf of the king Rama. But he had Sun in his second house, which was exalted, and Ketu in his fourth house. So there are one planet in the second house, and one planet in the fourth house, which confirms this yoga. And he was a teenager himself when Ram went out to the forest, and he was a teenager himself, and he got the kingdom to rule. So he had a very specific kind of a Raj Yoga, which has been described, the same Raj Yoga which has been described in the ancient scriptures. Test out other charts, like I mentioned to you about Dilip Singh's chart. I don't have his chart, but maybe one of you viewers may get a hold of that. Look at other charts where people or youngsters have inherited positions of power, or have been very powerful. You could look at charts of sometimes there are teenagers who you've been reading in the newspapers that they have somehow become CEOs of large corporations, or they could be teenagers who have inherited big businesses from their parents, because in today's day and age there are no kingdoms. Test out their charts, see if the number of planets in the second house and the fourth house are the same, and how are they placed. Are they powerfully placed or not? If they are powerfully placed, then definitely it shows a great Raja Yoga with a double Raja Yoga impact on that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video on this great shloka from the ancient scriptures on Raja Yoga, which comes to a person very, very early in life. And in the meanwhile, I will recommend subscribe to my channel, check out my website, there is a link below, and I will see you with an interesting topic in Vedic astrology very soon. Goodbye.